Hi, my name is Rory. Um, first of all, I apologize for being in my car. My roommate is having a little bit of a situation, so I didn't want to intrude. Um, to start out, a little bit about me. I am a senior here at Bridgewater. This is my fourth year. And I am a double major in criminal justice and psychology. So I am a white, bisexual, cisgendered woman. And I think that that's the bisexual part is kind of important to mention because later on I'll talk a little bit more about like queer feminism. So I wanted to mention it. And then also I am lower middle class and able-bodied. However, I do have mental illness and I also have chronic migraines. So when I apply for a job, I have to put that I am disabled because it counts as one, but I don't typically identify myself as somebody who's disabled because I feel like it doesn't impact my daily life and I don't want to take a voice away from somebody who is disabled. So another thing is that I identified mostly with the liberal, socialist, and the queer types of feminism from the textbook. But I was especially interested in the queer feminism because I think that there's so much fighting done for the LGBT movement and there's so much fighting done for feminism. But I think it's important to kind of combine the two and see how the struggles of those who are women or assigned female at birth and also identify as queer or transgender or non-binary. I think that all of those sort of intersections are very important to talk about and talk about openly and discuss how each subset has their own individual problems or their own individual challenges that they face because of sexism or oppression. And also homophobia and that oppression as well. I think the combination of the two is very important to talk about because it's a very unique experience. For example, about being bisexual and a woman, on one hand, people will disrespect you because you shouldn't love somebody of the same gender, according to them. But then those same people, specifically straight white men, will then turn around and sexualize queer women because they think that it's good for their entertainment or their pleasure, and it's like a different type of disrespect. And I think that's a very unique experience to queer women, and it needs to be talked about more openly and more commonly because it is so important. The other thing I wanted to bring up in this video was one part of the TED Talk that I really resonated with was the part where she talked about anger. I'm a very passionate person. I know that about myself. I know that I find it difficult to talk about topics that I'm really passionate about without getting really passionate about it. My family and my friends make jokes and stuff, but when I am actually sitting down and having a conversation with somebody, I'm able to keep it obviously respectful. I'm never disrespectful, I guess, but it's just I'm able to keep it very calm and rational. But due to the fact that I'm a woman, I think many people are very turned off by passion, and I think that that is something that a lot of women face because the second that a woman is emotional in any way about her experience, she's demonized and seen as causing the problem. And I think that women, we have a right to be angry. There's a lot to be angry about. And sure, this anger should not always be presented all the time, but I don't think that it should be our responsibility to hide our emotions and fix the problems that men and the patriarchy have caused for us. And that's not to say that I hate men or anything like that. That's not what feminism is to me at all. I think feminism is about everybody being equal, and that is what the feminist movement should strive to create.